Well, we have word now that Yellowstone grizzly bears could be hunted under these new regulations. Now, what this is the Fed saying we're done protecting the grizzly bear. They've done so for quite some time. And in the 70s, the population up there was hunted down to about 170 grizzlies. So they put them on the endangered list. They watched it, and that population is said to have grown to around 690 by 2017. So in this area, they're saying the federal protection is done. That doesn't mean other areas, but you're talking about regions here of Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho, and it's going to come down to those three states doing something. This is a bear here that's covering up his food. He laid down over top of it so that other animals or no one else could get near it, and was keeping a close eye on the people that took a picture. Here's another shot, and you can see right there they say it grew to 690 in 2017. And this does not affect other areas in other states. You're going to have to look into your own guidelines in your region. Now, the question here is, are they going to let hunters just come in and have a free-for-all? But they're saying they're not going to allow them to hunt the grizzlies within the park. So right around the perimeter in those states, that is where you're going to end up seeing some action. Now, this is going to fall largely on the states. There's other people and other groups out there that want to hunt these grizzlies. There's others that are against it. And the reality is, in some of these regions, you have to keep an eye on the population of wolves, bears. It's like that all across the globe, because they can change the ecosystem and overrun everything if it gets out of hand. So there has to be some form of balance, or else these massive grizzlies will be in the thousands, eating everything with nothing left for anyone else, and then eventually they would starve out themselves and die anyway, or try to migrate to another area. And that's when you have grizzlies rolling in the populated regions, which they don't want. But you can do this in a fashion to where you can keep the numbers in a range, but not just go out and just slaughter the whole thing down to 100 or so again. No, there has to be limits, just like there are in other situations. So it's just one of those situations, in my opinion, that it's going to come down to each state involved here. And as they make rulings in those states and decisions, I will update and let you guys know. So I'm going to leave a link below. Make sure to follow me on Twitter as well. This has been Dabu7. Peace.